So this is a new series called The Secret World of Fish, and in this one we are going to be going inside the UFO. This is a structure, well, an actual UFO that landed there in the water in the 20th century, and they built us a fishing park around it. Anyway, we're using a new technique where our footage does not depend upon how long we can hold our breath. So here is the camera at the door to the UFO, looking in. Please also note the action that's happening outside the UFO in the background. These are pearl spot chromis, Suzumedai, and these I would say are the fish I see the most in large schools, pretty much year-round, and they are probably the least afraid of humans. Maybe they figure their friend is going to get eaten before they are. The pearl spot is that spot right at the end of the dorsal fin. You can see it between the dorsal fin and the tail. Through the windows, check out that Asian sheepshead wrasse. It's moving its way across. It's getting to the third window. Now it's at the brightest window. Massive head. There's going to be an even more bumpy-headed one. That's a monster. I wish I could have seen that one up close. As you can see, there's a lot of debris in the water. I don't know if these are single organisms or the parts of disintegrated organisms. No idea. Here is a white sea perch, a rockfish, a shiro mebaru. There are different variations of this fish, and this one is the white one. It's got spots on its spine. Normally they have stripes, according to my fish book, but Japanese fish book, but this one took me a while to nail down, but I'm pretty sure it is a shiro mebaru. A bamboo leaf wrasse. Geez, it's hard to say this name. Hoshi Sasa no Habera. The bellas are the wrasse family. Oh, one just peeked in. And these, once again, are the white sea perch, the rockfish. Hanging out. And here's a filefish. Love seeing these. Love the way their fins are vertical, and they just sort of ripple to propel the fish. And this one is supposed to be a juvenile Asian sheepshead wrasse, so they're the ones that grow into those huge bump-headed monsters. Another rockfish. Bamboo leaf wrasse. Another bamboo leaf wrasse. I heard that the wrasses change their sex, going from male to female, female to male. I don't know what causes that. Very interesting though. Here, of course, is big guy, the Asian sheepshead wrasse, just a monster. It's interesting how these fish all often take a look at the camera, so they do notice that there is something different in their UFO. I don't know what they think of it. They have not nibbled at it or nudged it or anything, but they do seem to look at it as they come in to the UFO structure. When we used to just take our video footage through our dives and holding our breath, we used to think if it was empty, we just thought, we scared them away. Oh, here comes a Homo sapien do-it-yourself freediver. Actually, I was trying to find the camera, and I dove down and I went to the wrong UFO. Anyway, I'm going back up and breathing up and gonna come back down to get the camera. It'll take a while though. I was freezing cold this day, this December 20th. So I remember sitting up there in the sun, just warming up and doing my breathe up so that I could come down into the structure again. This is about 12 meters down. So I was mentioning that we used to think that, we scared away the fish, and that's why we didn't see it. But looking at this video, there are long periods where there's just no fish in there. Maybe some of the small guys just hang out there all the time, but we thought, I thought it was like the home for a lot of fish, and they stayed there the whole time. But it seems like a lot of them just cruise right on through and don't really do anything in there. They aren't gobbling up any of the other fish or anything like that. So it might just be a place where they retreat to for cover during bad weather or escape from predators. I'm not sure. There we go, a close-up of the bamboo leaf wrasse. And one of my favorites, the thread sail filefish. This guy's quite a cutie. There are two filefish that we normally see. The horsehead one, we just call it the regular filefish, and this thread sail filefish is also called a maruhagi. And I think the official name, though, in Japanese is kawahagi, and it's round compared to the other one, and it's much more shy than the other one. It usually flees very quickly, and it's hard to get a shot of it, so I was very happy to have him do a loop-the-loop in there. Do you know what that one was? This one too? Just a quiz. If the music I'm going to use for this video doesn't drown out everything, the sea is quite noisy. When you get under there, things are just snap, crackling, and popping the whole time you're down there. I have no idea what's causing it. Probably the organisms moving and the waves shaking things around, but it's noisy down there. It's never quiet. Oh, and the other thing is the floor. It's just covered. It looks very bumpy, right? Those are all just like dead barnacles. Whatever was growing on the side of the structure, as it dies and falls off or gets knocked off, it lands under there. So you're not going to see like sandy bottoms under the pier. It's a lot of this kind of junk piled up. So you have to get a little bit away from the pier before you start to see sand again. They say that tropical seas are like deserts, and maybe that's why the viz is good, because we've got a lot of organic-looking junk in the water. I have no idea if it's pollution or if it's just natural stuff that is coming from just the life that lives here in the waters. Hopefully it's not the stuff that's going down my toilet. Though it is kind of snap, crackly, and poppy. Oh, here is the other filefish. This guy, you can see the spine on his head. If you reverse a little bit, it's got a spine. Both of the filefishes have a spine on their heads to protect themselves. So it will sporadically just pop up, and you'll get to see it. Here I am, do-it-yourself freediver. Finally, I figured out which UFO had my camera. The bad thing about putting the camera on the bottom is that if you're not equalizing well and you leave the camera down there, there's a good chance that you will not be able to go down to retrieve the camera without damaging your ears. So that was the risk I took. Back up to the surface for precious oxygen. And this is Suma Fishing Park. And the tower is right above my head. Thank you.